Go. What's up, guys? Fears, audience, fears. Just getting back from church. I did church, went out to lunch. Yeah. But I'll be honest, my stomach is not feeling good. My stomach is, whoo. I think I ate something bad at lunchtime. But I only had a hamburger and french fries. But it was good going down. But it's not feeling good right now. So hopefully my coffee's brewing right now. Hopefully the coffee will settle my stomach down. Because, man, I don't feel good. My stomach does not feel good. But let's push through the show. Anyway, big shout out to the fans. What's going on? Yeah, Fears is, oh Lord. I feel like crapola. But anyway, anything for the fans. Anything for the fans. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing bloody fantastic. Bloody fantastic. Because Fears does not feel fantastic. My stomach feels, oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Alright, anyway, let's open up that chat, guys. Switch it to live chat. Thank you for the like. I appreciate that. So the chat is open, and thank you for 2 likes. I appreciate that. I'm telling you, you guys are right there when it comes to those likes. Anyway, today we've got 3 topics, but if you guys want to talk about anything else, let me know. I totally forgot. A few days ago, I watched Aliens 3 and then Aliens 4, Aliens Resurrection, and I totally forgot to review them. So I thought today would be a perfect opportunity to review them. And then I thought we'd do the top 10 Alien movies. And again, that one's going to be pretty hard, guys, because, there's not many Alien movies out there. I mean, there's some, but there's not a lot. So today, it's all aliens all the time. Anyway, let me grab my coffee. But I'm telling you, hopefully, oh man, my stomach is a rumbling. It's a rumbling. Anyway, before I grab my coffee, let me tell my friend Visions that I'm live. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, so far it was a great day, and then man, my stomach, I mean, it was just rumbling. It was just rumbling, and one thing led to another. Let's see, yo, buddy, I am live. So come and hang out if you would like to, or whenever possible. There we are. There we go. All right. We're ready to rock. We're ready to rock. Well, it's a Sunday, and I'm telling you, if my stomach continues to be like this, I may not go into work tonight because, man, my stomach is killing me. I threw up right before this live stream. So, yeah. So, anyway, let me grab my coffee, and we'll get rocking here. So, yeah. All right, I'll be right back. We're ready to rock and roll. Alright. Well, there it is. We got one person watching. What's going on? Thank you for the 2 likes. It's 3:55 in the afternoon. I don't know if we're going to get a lot of people, in today's show because, it's the afternoon. It's Sunday afternoon. There it is. So we may get some. We may get a lot. I don't know. We'll see. But we'll push forward, shall we? Cheers. Oh, man, my stomach is a-rumbling. Oh, my Lord. Please say some prayers for my stomach, guys. So anyway, I don't know what happened. So I woke up, and I woke up around 7:30, and I got ready for church. Church was good. Church was very good. I got out of church at 1 o'clock. Went and got something to eat. And then when I got home at around, let's see, it's 3:55. I got home around 2. And from 2 to about right now, man, oh man, was my stomach a-rumbling. But the thing is I had a hamburger and french fries. So maybe they undercooked, the burger. I don't know, but man, my stomach is killing me. My stomach is killing me. So yeah. But I don't know what could have happened, because I've had a hamburger and french fries tons of times. Oh, by the way, check out my shirt. I bought this Nightmare Before Christmas shirt on vacation when I was in Missouri. So I thought it was a perfect shirt for church. Everyone at church loved my shirt, and I got lots of compliments on it. So yeah. Anyway. Check out the Fears Vlogs mugs. My friend Visions made this. I'm sorry Fears doesn't have a lot of energy. I'm sorry if Fears doesn't have a lot of energy today. My stomach is a-rumbling. Kate says, hey, I love that shirt. Well, thanks, Kate. I appreciate it. Kate, my stomach's killing me. I don't know what happened. I got up, and then I took a shower, got something to eat, and I had eggs for breakfast. Went to church. Church was great. Got out of church at around 1. I had lunch somewhere, and I had a hamburger and french fries. And maybe they undercooked the hamburger and french fries because my stomach is killing me. And if my stomach is still like this, I'd probably have to call off of work tonight. Because, man, I feel horrible. But the show must go on. So I texted my boss and said, hey, I may have to just go in tomorrow because I'm thinking they must have undercooked that burger because I have had burgers and french fries tons of times, I've had burgers and french fries tons of times, and nothing has happened. And I think they undercooked it, or maybe they overcooked it, or maybe, I don't know, maybe they didn't cook it enough, because after I ate that, by the time I got home, I was like, uh-oh, something's wrong. I vomited before the show, so as long as I sit, I should be fine, but when I walk around, oh man, my stomach is killing me. But anyway, Kate says, you sure you should be streaming? Well, anything for the fans. I plan to live stream, so yeah. So I don't know. We'll see how well Fears goes through. If I have to end it, quickly, then I will. But anyway, I got this shirt on my vacation when I went for vacation a couple of weeks back. Kate, since you're new, I don't know if you know this. You said you had been following me for a while, but I don't know how long you've been following me for. I'm from Missouri, but I moved out here for a job, and I loved it out here. I was like, you know what? I'll probably just stay out here. And anyway, so while I was in Missouri, I was there for, oh God, what was I, 13, 14 days. And me and my mom went out for lunch. And while we were at lunch, we were in a Cracker Barrel. And they were selling this shirt. And I was like, oh, this is amazing. So I got this. I got this awesome Nightmare Before Christmas shirt while I was out in Missouri. Me and my mom, on my vacation, me and my mom went to breakfast. And in a Cracker Barrel, I'm sure you guys have been to Cracker Barrel before. They have that little like store there, and I saw this shirt, and I was like, I love Nightmare Before Christmas. And I had yet to wear it. You know, I wore it. I'm sorry, this is my second time wearing it. I wore it once on my vacation, but I was like, I've yet to wear it here. And so I went to church. Yo, Visions, what's up? He says, what's up, Fears, man? Well, what's up is my stomach is killing me, buddy. So, I don't know what happened, Visions. I have no idea what happened. I got up around 7:30, went to church, got out of church at 1 o'clock. I thought, oh, I'll grab some lunch on the way home. I've had a hamburger and french fries tons of times. They must have undercooked it or something, because by the time I got home, it's 4 o'clock now. I went live at 3:55, so I've been live for about 10, 11 minutes. When I got home, like at 2:30, oh man, my stomach started killing me. I threw up like 20 minutes before this live stream. Whew. So if my stomach is still like this, I may have to call in, buddy. I don't know. I've had hamburger and french fries tons of times, never had a problem. They must have undercooked it or something. It felt good on the way down, but by the time I got home, I was like, oh, God, here we go. But as long as I sit, I'm fine. But, like, getting up to go get my coffee, oh, my God, my stomach was a rumbling. Oh, my Lord. Anyway, big shout-out to Lord Visions. He made this mug for me. Hopefully this coffee will help my stomach. So, yeah. Was it the BK Lounge? It was not the BK Lounge, buddy. It was not the BK Lounge. I actually went to a proper, like, restaurant. So, yeah. I went to a proper restaurant. I thought, oh, yeah, I'll treat myself. Oh, man. So, yeah. I thought you didn't work Mondays anymore. Anyways, it's all good. Well, I did work Mondays, and then they took it away for a little while, and then I checked my schedule last night, and I've got Mondays back. Remember how I told you they always do it before peak season? Every once in a while, they'll take away like some hours because they have to train a whole bunch of the newbies, you know, before peak season starts. And peak season starts in about 3.5 weeks to a month, because as soon as we hit September, from September to January, that's our peak season where we're the busiest. You know what I'm saying? So I checked my schedule. I was like, oh, great, I got Monday. And I was like, sweet, I got Monday back. So, but for like a couple of weeks, like the last 2 or 3 weeks, I hadn't had a Monday, you know? So, oh my God. So I was like, all right, well, I'll just enjoy my lunch. And then I found out that I did have to work. I was like, I'll enjoy my lunch. I'll come home, do a little live stream, have a little nap, edit some stuff, and then I'll go in. If my stomach is still like this, I'm not going into work. Oh, my God. Whew. Anyway. The show must continue on. Visions, you asked if I had watched anything. I didn't watch anything last night, but I had forgot like 2 or 3 days ago. I watched Aliens 3. And then Alien Resurrection. Could you shit in a box at work and mail it to a troll? I could, buddy. I absolutely could. So I thought this would be the perfect time because I watched them a couple days ago, Visions, and I was like, I haven't reviewed them. But bear with me, because whenever my stomach feels like crap, Fears does not feel good. So I'm sorry that I'm kind of going through the motions of this stream. You guys can tell I'm not my happy-go-lucky, normal Fears self. I'll try and go as long as I can. Yo, Richie, what's up? How you been, buddy? I'm hanging in there. My stomach is killing me today. And before this, I was completely fine. At church, I was fine. Last night, I was fine. It was just after eating. Maybe I shouldn't have eaten that damn hamburger. Oh my god. They must have cooked it. Anyway, the show must continue on. Anyway, Visions, I hope you've seen these. I hope you've seen Aliens 3 and Aliens Resurrection, because Fears hadn't. So now I'm up to Alien Resurrection. So the last ones I have to watch is Prometheus and then Alien Covenant. So yeah. So I watched these a few days ago, and I was like, I don't have many topics today. This would be a perfect time to review them. And then I thought, well, since we're doing an Alien, thing, I'm like, I'll just keep the Alien theme going. We're gonna do the top 10 Alien movies. So anyway. Oh my lord. Oh my god. My stomach is killing me. Ugh. Anyway. Hey, Visions. On a good note, what do you think of my Nightmare Before Christmas shirt, buddy? Are you liking it? Yay or nay? Let me know. I know you're a big Nightmare Before Christmas fan. I think so. I mean, Nightmare Before Christmas is right up your alley, buddy. Fears loves it. I love Nightmare Before Christmas. It's one of my favorite Disney movies. It's not my favorite Disney movie, but it's one of my favorite. My favorite Disney movie of all time is Aladdin. But a second close is Nightmare Before Christmas. But I took my mom out to breakfast, and we were at a Cracker Barrel on vacation. And I was waiting for my mom. My mom was using the restroom, so I went into that little, how Cracker Barrel, they always have like a little store. And I went to the Halloween section, and I was like, oh shit, they're selling Nightmare Before Christmas shirts. So I bought it. So yeah. Hey Eddie, what's up? It's super kawaii. It does have like a Hawaiian shirt type of feel to it, buddy. It does. It does. I've never been to Kauai, I haven't been to Kauai. I haven't been to any of the Hawaiian Islands. The key word is yet. I've always wanted to go, though. Eddie, I'll be honest with you, buddy. I'll be honest. Those gift shops are the best. They are. They're good. I mean, I found this amazing shirt. Eddie, I'm not feeling good today, buddy. After church was great, by the way. It was good to see everybody. And then after church, I got out of church at like 1 o'clock. I thought, okay, I have to work today, but I'm like, I'm going to enjoy the day. I'm like, I'll just go and grab some lunch at a restaurant. And I went to a nice restaurant. They must have undercooked this burger, because by the time I got home, like at 2:30, I was not feeling good. I laid down for a little bit. I was like, oh, Lord. I puked like 20 minutes ago, and my stomach is killing me. So, guys, bear with me. I'll hang on as best I can. Thank you for the 4 likes, by the way. But if my stomach is still feeling like this tonight, I'm not going into work. I'll just go into work tomorrow. Oh, my God. It's nuts. Anyway. Kate, I do agree with you. Those gift shops are pretty great. Oh, God, my stomach's killing me. I may have to end it quick. Oh, my Lord. I envy anyone that does not have Crohn's. God damn. Anyway. Oh, my Lord. Ugh. Anyway. Let's try and get through this, shall we? Actually, let's do the list. Well, no, I'll do the reviews first. I love the gift shops after the rides in Disneyland. You know what, Kate? It's funny. I've only been to Disneyland once ever in my life. Some of my British family came over. It was like 1994, 1995 when I was still living in Missouri. And my mom and dad said, where would you like to go in America? And, because we were gonna show our British family like a good time, and they're like, we'd love to go to California and check out Disneyland. So that was my first and only time ever going to Disneyland in California. I've been to California twice in my life, once with my British family and then once with my immediate family. But I've been to Disney World like probably over 30, 40 times. I love Disney World. Plus, Disney World, there's a lot more stuff to do, you know. Anyway, Visions, you better get your butt down here someday, and I'll take you and Mrs. Visions to Disney World, because everybody should experience Disney World or Disneyland or sometime Disney at least once in their life. Disney World's fun. You got to get into it. You got to get into the spirit of Walt Disney. He's one of my heroes. Walt Disney's one of my heroes. I have many heroes, but he's one of them. Anyway. Because he was a lot of things. He was an inventor. He was an artist. He was a host. He was an actor. You know, he inspired people. So, yeah. Oh, I mean, it's the same to me, just concept of gift shops after a ride. Oh, I got you, Kate. I got you. Anyway. All right, Visions. What's your thoughts on Alien 3? Alien 3, I'll be honest, it was all right. Solid 7 out of 10. Solid 7 out of 10. Alien 1 and Alien 2 are probably my favorites so far out of the series. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 Alien movies. So, I may watch Prometheus tonight. I'll be honest, they're starting to get a little bit redundant. They are, a little bit redundant. You know, I get aliens, they have fucking babies, and then aliens fucking kill people. Then aliens get ingested into people's mouths, and then they have another baby inside them. Then the alien shoots out of their fucking chest and shit. I get it. Alien 1 is fucking amazing. Alien 2 is fucking amazing. Alien 3 was alright. Solid 7 out of 10. It takes place way more in the future than already. I mean, the first and the second one was already way in the future. Now it's way, 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 way into the future. And she has to shave her head, and she's at this prison camp, and the prison has no ladies in it. And an alien sneaks aboard her spacecraft. They find her alien spacecraft crashes to this random planet that has this jail that has prisoners in it, nothing but guys, and every single guy has shaved his head, and then it's like half a prison, half like a mining facility or something, and they ended up like killing the alien and pouring like hot metal like liquid on it. The main character, Sigourney Weaver, her character, she finally dies. But before she dies, she takes down the alien. So yeah. So the third one was starting to get repetitive, but it was still good. That's why I gave it a 7 out of 10. But Alien Resurrection is a whole other world of shit, and it was just fucking redundant. So Alien Resurrection, it was all right. I'd probably give that one a 4 out of 10. Anyway. Fangirl Kate says, do you think Walt Disney is frozen like the conspiracy? No, I don't believe that, Kate. I don't believe that. Mrs. Disney passed away. Walt Disney's brother passed away like 2 years after Mr. Disney passed away. There's still I think there is some Disney family members still alive. I believe 1 or 2 of Walt Disney's daughters are still alive. Then they have grandchildren, Walt Disney's kids, and they have grandchildren. So some of the grandchildren are still alive, and they still own a piece of Walt Disney World and Disneyland. Then they have fucking Euro Disney and Caribbean Disney and all. And then they have the Caribbean Cruise Line Disney. I mean, it's all over the fucking place. Vision says, I've only seen it once, and it was a long time ago. I remember liking it. I haven't seen any of the slime movies after that. Alien movies, not slime. Oh, I got you, buddy. Yeah, wasn't she pregnant with the alien? Oh, that was in Resurrection, buddy. I'm going to get to that in just a minute. That was in Resurrection. So anyway, so they end up killing the alien because the alien like crawled aboard her spacecraft and shit. And then, so she thinks, oh yeah, we finally killed it. We finally killed the alien. And then she ends up dying. But then the company that she works for like took some of her DNA sample, and they end up taking her DNA, putting it in an alien. I'm sorry, cloning her. They cloned her in the fourth one. So this is what the fourth one's about. They clone her, so essentially bringing her back to life. She died in the third one. She died in the third one. They take her DNA, they clone her, so she goes from like a little baby clone to a full-grown human. Then they stick an alien inside her. She becomes pregnant. She gives birth to all these other fucking aliens. Then they take one alien and make it into a fucking super alien that's like 20 times bigger than all the other aliens before. Why in the fuck would you do this? You know these aliens are dangerous. You know these aliens will shred and kill some motherfuckers. So why would you make a super fucking alien? Makes no damn sense. Let alone put an alien in a fucking clone. You know? Anyway. LOL, okay, so maybe I saw that one too. They get pretty but trust me, Vision, it's okay if you don't remember. They get pretty, repetitive. So which one am I on? 1, 2. By the fourth one, I would just fucking lose my mind. So I can only imagine what fucking Prometheus is going to be, and I can only imagine what Alien Covenant. Without a doubt, Fears' favorite so far is Alien and Aliens. Alien 1, Alien 2s, they are so fucking badass, man. Alien gets a fucking 10 out of 10. Aliens, the second one, it gets a 9 out of 10. It's good, but it's not as good as number 1. Number 1 is my favorite. Number 2 is my second favorite. The third one, it's alright. It's got some great action scenes. When they pour hot metal, it's like this hot liquid metal on the alien and kill the alien finally at the end. Apparently they didn't kill all the aliens, but they kill like the major alien. Because she thinks it's over, then she gets in her spacecraft, leaves the fucking planet, and then you just see like a little tiny alien like crawling onto her. I was like, oh, here we fucking go. I'm like, so she kills the big one. But a little tiny alien managed to survive and like crawl on her ship. I'm like, it never fucking ends with these movies. Anyway. This stream is lit. Well, I'm trying to make it as lit as possible because my stomach is killing me. Oh my god. My stomach is... It feels like right now my stomach feels on fire. They must have undercooked. I'm never going to this restaurant ever again. I'm not going to tell you guys what restaurant it was. I've eaten there before, but man, I was like, oh yeah, I haven't tried their burger. And there's no dairy on it. You can get dairy on it. Like you can get cheese and provolone cheese and all this other shit on it. And I was just like, no, I said, I can't have too many cheeses. I said, I can have some cheese, but not a lot of cheese. And then the lady was like, well, what do you want on your burger? And I was like, oh, I said, I'm very simple. I said, can I just have ketchup, mustard, lettuce, onions, pickles, and that'll be it. She's like, oh, yeah, we can do that. I went, great, awesome. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to put on my headphones because I don't know if you guys can hear me quite well. Plus, it's better sound quality. So, bear with me. My stomach is a rumbling. My stomach is a rumbling, and oh my lord. Fears is hanging on by a thread. I think after this, I'm going to get out of my nice dress shirt. By the way, new dress shirt. This is my second time wearing it. I wore it once. I was taking my mom out for breakfast to Cracker Barrel. We had a great breakfast, and then I went to the Cracker Barrel store, and I went to the Halloween section just to see what they had, and I went, oh shit. Nightmare Before Christmas. They had like little action figures of like Jack Skellington. All of a sudden I'm about to leave, and all of a sudden I go, hey, what's that? And I nip around the corner, and I see this shirt, and I was like, oh shit, I've got to get this shirt. So yeah. Anyway, give me 1 second. I'm plugging in my headphones. Let's see here. Is it turned on? Hello. Yo. There we go. Alright. Oh my god. Cool Jazz Cat shirt. I don't know if it's Jazz Cats, but it's Nightmare Before Christmas, but you mean Jazz Hands? Jazz Cats. What the hell are you on about? Dash it. Jazz Hands. Jazz Hands, not Jazz Cats. I was like, what the fuck is she talking about? Anyway. Yeah, Vision. So those alien movies, they get pretty repetitive after a while. I was trying to keep up with everything, and I was like, yeah, we get it. Aliens, you shouldn't mess with aliens. They're from another planet. They fucking crawl inside you. They're a parasite, and they're growing a little baby inside your stomach. Then they fly out of your fucking stomach. Not once, not twice, multiple times. I'm like, we get it. That's why I was like, all right. I'm like, maybe they should stop while the going was good. But they made 6 of these motherfuckers. But you know what? I could say the same thing about horror movies. You know, but at least horror movies they switch it up a little bit. These alien movies, it's the same shit. A government test facility wants to get their hands. I'm sorry, a government company wants to get their hands on aliens. Probably not a good idea. It's a fucking alien from another planet. You don't know, and they don't know shit about it. So I'm like, you shouldn't mess with things you don't know, especially a fucking alien from outer space. You don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. And then in these movies, horrible things fucking happen to human beings. So yeah. Anyway. But I'm on number 4. Well, I've just passed number 4, Visions. Number 4, basically, like I said, I'd give it probably a 4 or a 5 out of 10. I was like, really? I'm like, now she's back. They fucking cloned her. I'm like, because I'm like, oh, well, she died in the third one. I'm like, how the hell can she come back? Like, oh, it's not her, it's a fucking clone. And then we stuck an alien inside her, and she's the mother of all the aliens. Why? Why do you want to stick an alien inside of a fucking human being? Then, and what was the real crazy thing about it, Visions, is the guy that plays the Chucky voice, the Brad actor, I forgot his name. It's Brad Dourif, I think. He plays Chucky's voice, and he played he played the criminal that got shot before he put his soul into the doll in the first one, and now he's been Chucky ever since. You know, which he's a great actor. He did a couple of episodes on Deep Space Nine. He did a couple of episodes on he played a couple of aliens on Deep Space Nine, and he played he played an alien on Star Trek Voyager, and he played some crazy mental patient on Star Trek Voyager. So when he's not in makeup, he just, in Star Trek, he plays like a normal, like, crew member. And then they can use him multiple times because they just give him different alien makeup, and he puts on it, he looks totally different. And then he changes his voice. So he's been in a lot of shit. But that guy, the guy that plays the voice of Chucky, he was in Alien, what the hell was it called? Alien Resurrection, the fourth one. So it was a nice surprise. Like, he plays some crazy, like, mad scientist, like, doctor or some shit, you know? So Brad Dourif looks like Richie's older brother. I've never seen Richie's older brother, so I didn't even know Richie had a brother. I mean, I've been watching Richie for a couple of years now. Richie, do you have a brother? I had no idea. Oh, my lord. That's deep, Visions. I had no idea. Visions, I'm looking at your channel right now to see if you added any videos, and no new videos. The last video you made was Ghost Box King Cobra Edition. That was 3 years ago. I think we need a new video, buddy, from you. You know, we've got Gothic King Cobra Wand unboxing. Oh, you know what? I haven't watched that one. I'll have to watch that one. So that was your very first video ever. And that was 5 years ago. And then King Cobra merch. Buy more wands. And then flex your muscles with King Cobra. Then you attacking an Arby's sandwich violently. I saw that one. That one was nuts. But I laughed my ass off on that one. But the best video that Visions ever has is the 4 hours and 55 minute watch sleepaway camp live stream that he did for the Fears Man. That was, without a doubt, the best thing you've ever made, everybody. It was fucking hilarious. That one was great. But I had no idea Richie had a brother. Well, there it is. There it is. Well, cheers to that. I thought Richie, but you know what? It makes sense because why? Like I've never asked Richie about his family, so maybe he had a brother, maybe he had a sister. I never asked him, so there it is. Yeah, we need more Exhumed Visions content. You know what, Visions? I give you tons of content. Get a new video up, buddy. Come on, get a new video up. You know what you should do, Visions? I mean, I was just joking. You don't have to put up content if you don't want to, buddy. But if you want to, Visions, you know, it'd be a really cool video for you to put up. You should do a promo video for your website. You know, like promote like exhumedvisions.com, like a promo video. Like take pictures of like not all your merch, just like maybe like some highlights of your merch or like film some of your merch. Make a promo video and put it on your channel. That'd be kind of cool. I'd like to see something like that, like a promo. Like, hey, you like epic stuff from Exhumed Visions? Well, check this shit out. Boom, 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 boom. You know, and just kind of like throw a little promo video together. That'd be cool. Richie is the mud guy that has to have parental vision when making videos. I don't know about all that, Dasha. He does jump in mud, but Richie is an adult, and he lives by himself, so I doubt that he needs parental supervision. So that wasn't very nice, Dasha. So, shame on you. Shame on you. Richie's a pretty cool guy. Richie used to work at a bowling alley. I don't know where he works now, but he used to work at a bowling alley. So, big shout out to Richie. Every once in a while, I have Richie in my show. God, my stomach is killing me right now. It's on fire, but I'm still going with the show. I swear to God, as soon as I get off this show, guys, I'm going to go take a shower and I'm going to lay down, and I hope to God my stomach's okay, and then I can go into work. But if not, I'm just going to call off from work because my stomach is killing me. Anyway. Yeah, so those are my reviews, Visions. Alien 3, 7 out of 10. Alien 4, it's getting so repetitive. Either a 4 out of 5 or a 5 out of 5. I don't care. Somewhere in there. Or you know what? I'll just do it. I'll do it in the middle. 4.5. Because I'm like, really? Do you really have to make a fucking clone of her, then impregnate her, and then, oh yeah, I'm the mother of all the aliens. I'm the only one that knows how to kill them, and da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, bitch, this alien has been killing people way before you. No, I'm the only one that can kill them. No, I think other people could kill an alien, you know? Fears' stomach is, it's a rumbling. It is a rumbling. Oh, man. Anyway. So those are my, that's my analysis of part 3 and part 4. We'll see if Prometheus is, just like number 3 and 4, repetitive. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Maybe get some cells here. That'll help. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe Fears could make an Exhumed Visions promo video. I could. I would, Dasha. Because I bought a lot of Exhumed Visions stuff. So if Visions, if you'd like to, if you want me to, I would make a video for you. I would go nuts in it. Let's see. What are the alien heads modeled after? I don't know. I have no idea. Do you know, Visions? I have no idea. Alright, last and final topic. Because I'm trying to make this live stream as quick as possible because my stomach is killing me. If I do end up staying home and my stomach does feel better, maybe I'll do another stream later. Didn't Prometheus give the world fire? I don't know. Maybe. One of those guys sure did, Visions. Fears is not really thinking quite clearly right now because my stomach is literally, like, my stomach is killing my insides right now. What if a fucking alien is in Fierce's stomach right now? What if I ate the fucking hamburger and a little alien was inside the hamburger and the alien is like eating my insides out? That wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good. All right, top 10 alien movies. Well, I would say, listen, I've watched a lot of Predator movies. You know, I'd say Predator 1 is. Because I like Predator. No offense, Visions. Because I know you like both Alien and Predator. I like them both too, but I think Predator is like such a more badass than like the black, you know, alien in Alien. You know, with the. Because anytime the black alien opens up his mouth, it's got all this like clear liquid coming out in his teeth, you know, with his fangs. Then there's like teeth inside of teeth where this thing shoots out and like hits the people in the necks and shit. You know, like the Predator is more like a hunter. You know, and then like the alien in Aliens, he hides a lot, and then you don't know when he's gonna jump out, and then after he hides for a little bit, then he ends up killing you. The Predator does not hide. He's already in camouflage. He will seek you out and kill you. He's like a hunter. So I would say the first out of top 10 alien movies, Predator 1 is my all-time favorite. Predator 1. 2, E.T. I like E.T. because he is technically an alien. He's a nice alien, though, but I do like E.T., so that's number 2. Number 3, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Those are awesome. Number 4, Independence Day. Independence Day was fucking awesome. Number 5, Independence Day 2. Oh, yes. Number 6, Alien. Number 7, Aliens 2. No, let's see. Number 7, Predator 2. And then number 8, Predator 3. Predator 3 was pretty good. And then, let's see, 9 and 10. Oh, Mac and Me. Mac and Me is hilarious. It's a rip-off version of E.T. Visions, have you ever seen that hilarious, like, 80s movie called Mac and Me? It is straight up a rip-off. But it's a hilarious fucking rip-off of Alien. I'm sorry, it's a rip-off of E.T. But they just switched up the alien a little bit. He even kind of looks like E.T. He's got the same like flesh tone as E.T. They just switched up the head. Like they gave Mac like big googly fucking eyes, and they made him like anorexic, like thin and shit. You know. So that's definitely number 9, and then number 10. Let's see here. Let's see here. Yeah, it was yeah, exactly, Visions. It was sponsored by McDonald's. And it even had Ronald McDonald in it. Ronald McDonald made a cameo. Because Mac and I forgot the kid's name, but Mac is the alien. You know, Big Mac. Mac, that's why they called the alien Mac. And he befriends this kid in a wheelchair, and then they go off on an adventure and shit. And I used to watch that all the time when I was a little kid. And like Mac chews bubblegum, and you see him literally drinking a soda from McDonald's, and he's like chewing on a fucking hamburger and shit, and I was like, this shit is fucking hilarious. It's a straight up ripoff of E.T. Just a horrible version. It's a horrible rip-off version. You know how Fierce watches a lot of those hilarious, like, cheesy horror movies? This is a cheesy, hilarious, total 80s rip-off of E.T. that is just shit garbage like shit water. But it's hilarious shit water garbage. Because I laugh every single time I watch it. Like, the handicapped kid almost drowns in a lake, and then Mac, like, miraculously... How the fuck does the alien know how to swim? He's never been on a planet with water, because his planet is like a dry desert and shit that you see like at the beginning of the movie. So how the fuck can an alien learn how to swim? Apparently he knows how to swim and saves the I'm glad he saved the handicapped kid, you know, but I'm like, well, I remember as a kid, I'm watching this, I'm like, his planet doesn't have a shred of water on it. How the fuck does he know how to swim? Anyway, it was hilarious though, Visions. All right, number 10. Let's see. I'm trying to think of a good number 10 alien movie. I'm coming up here short. I'm trying to look at my at my Blu-rays over here. I need some help. Right? LOL, Visions. I'm like, his planet is dry. And the alien is like 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? He's a real little tiny alien. He looks like 6 years old. Like, how the fuck does he know how to swim? You know what I'm saying? He comes from a planet that has 0 water on it. You know? Anyway, it's baffling. I'm trying to think of a last alien movie, but I'm coming up short here. Fire in the Sky. Fire in the Sky. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Let me YouTube it. Fire in the Sky. Let me watch the trailer. I don't think I've ever seen that one. You know what? The last one, I'm gonna say Halo. Halo. That's a good alien thing, because I saw an episode. Apparently, they started making Halo as a TV show. Or you know what? No. I take that back, Visions. I love Alf. Alf, that 80s TV show, Alf. So that'll be, even though it's not a movie, Alf was a great television show. I've bought it. I used to watch it with my grandma. It's over here, but I have not watched all of it yet and reviewed it for you guys. I'm trying to get through MASH 4077, but I don't know what Fire in the Sky is, so let me watch it real quick. Fire in the Sky trailer. Never heard of it. I have no idea what it is. Oh my lord. It looks crazy though. Oh my lord. This doesn't look good. It's got like some guy's laying on a bed and he's got all this like stuff like stretching his face. This ain't good. All right, let's have a little look-see here. All right, here we go. You guys won't be able to probably hear it because I got the headphones on. But I'll describe what I'm seeing. All right. Oh! My God! Oh, my lord. I'm intrigued. Alright, so basically there's this guy that gets abducted by aliens for 5 days, and he's in this field, and he looks up, and he's like, like that, and this white beam comes down. That's why I was like, oh! And then, like, they start prying at his body. This ain't good. Oh! It's like this like silk thing going all over his body, Vision, and like sucking all the air out of him or some shit. This is nuts. But I'm intrigued. I may have to watch this. Fire in the Sky. I've never heard of this. Oh my lord. Oh man. Oh, and it's based on a true story. Oh shit. Well, they claim it's based on a true story. You know, I don't know if humans have ever made direct contact with aliens. I think the government has, but I don't know if the general public, you know, because Area 51, all that bullshit. Oh, yeah, it doesn't exist. You fucking government. We know it exists. Fears has seen it off into the distance. Hell, I got a picture in front of the do not pass this, like do not pass this line. You know, and then on the sign, me and my friend thought it was hilarious, and he's like, "Fierce, get near it." And I'm like, "Well, I'm not gonna get too near it, buddy, because I don't want to." And at the end of it said like, trespassers will be arrested or shot. Well, which one is it? Or both? They may arrest you and then shoot you. You know, so I do think aliens exist. I just don't think. I don't think the government must think like we wouldn't be able to handle it. I don't think they could have handled it in like the 40s and the 50s when aliens like hit like Roswell and all that bullshit. I think people could handle it now in 2023, but they just keep it a secret. I mean, really? Really? Oh, yeah, no, yeah, we just do government, testing of aircrafts and shit on Area 51. That's it. Really? That's it? Well, then why all the secrecy? You know what I'm saying? I would be like, who cares? Wow, it's a secret. It's a secret government building that awesome, cool. We've seen an airplane before. You honestly can't tell me that that's all they're doing in there. No, you're not fooling anyone. There's a fucking alien in there, or the remains of an alien, or the remains of an alien spacecraft, or both. Visions, your thoughts on this? Yak off your thoughts on this. What do you think? What do you think? I'm being dead serious. What do you really think's going on in that building? What do you really think is going on in that building? I'm just curious. Anyway, based on a true story, it's great. I'm gonna have to check it out. Visions. That scene was crazy. I don't know what, but it was like this thin liquid tissue that was like stretching his face, and he's trying to get air. He's like, oh, like that, and it was like going inside his mouth and like stretching his face. That's why I was like, oh, going like that. It was getting a little intense, and I was like, this is nuts. So I may have to check it out. Good Sunday, my friends. Well, good Sunday for you, Larry. I'm barely hanging on here. It was a good Sunday, Larry, until I went out for lunch. Everything was going great, Larry. I must have ate a hamburger that was undercooked because my stomach is rumbling. After this stream, I'm going to lay down and probably take a nap. And hopefully my stomach will get better. Because if it doesn't get better, then I'm calling in sick because, oh my God. It feels like an alien is inside Fierce's stomach right now, just eating my fucking insides out. Oh my God. It's pretty nuts, Visions. But they must have undercooked it because I've had a hamburger and french fries before. Nothing's happened. I've been totally fine. And then all of a sudden I eat one today, and then I get home. I got out of church at 1 o'clock. And the only thing I had for breakfast, I had some eggs and a toast. I had a very light breakfast because usually my church, they'll have some type of breakfast waiting. Sometimes they do a big feast for breakfast. Sometimes they'll do like just coffee and donuts. Like today, they had coffee and donuts. I had one donut when I got to church, and I had some coffee. So usually on Sundays, I don't make any coffee until later, like when I'm hanging out with you guys. I'm like, oh, okay. Because sometimes early in the morning, I'll have a coffee. I'll drink coffee like on the way to work or some shit. I'll put it like in a little thermos and just drink it. Or I'll just have some coffee here before I go into work. Or if it's like a day off, like on Saturday, I'll make some eggs and some toast, or I'll make some pancakes and then I'll have some coffee or some shit, But I already know on Sunday that they're going to have coffee waiting, So anyway, yeah. So Larry, after I thought, oh well, I have to work today. Cool. I'm like, they actually gave me my hours back. Awesome. So now I'm working 5 days a week. Well, if I don't go into work tonight because of my fucking stomach, it'll be 4 days a week. But my boss said, oh yeah, you got your hours back, Fears. I'm like, sweet, great, awesome. I checked and I thought, all right, well, I'll just have a little lunch, just chill out. And I said, I'll take a nap and then I'll do a live stream and then I'll edit some videos and then I'll go into work. So I stop at a restaurant. I eat this is literally what I had. I had a hamburger with mustard, ketchup, lettuce, onions, pickles, and that's it. I didn't have any cheese on it. And then French fries, and then a Diet Coke, like I do all the time. That's Fierce's go-to burger. It felt good going on the way down, right, Larry? I get home at around like 2. And from 2:30 to whenever I started this live stream about 54 minutes ago, I was like, uh-oh, I can feel something. This ain't good. And, oh my God, it is cringing right now. Ugh. So they must have like undercooked. I always have my burgers cooked either medium well or well done. Because I used to always have my steaks well done, and then Randall was like, Fierce, you've got to try a medium well or a medium rare steak. And Yakov told me to do it one time. I think Vision said, like, Fears, try it. Try a medium well one. And I tried it, and now I always eat my steaks like medium. Because it tastes so much better. Like, oh, Fears, you're missing out. So I think they undercooked it or something because, man, 54 minutes ago, I'd say 20 minutes before I started, like 54 minutes ago, like 20 minutes before I started the stream, 55 minutes ago, because now it's 55 minutes that I'm streaming, I barfed. And then I washed my face, and I was like, oh, well, that sucked. And then I made some coffee, and I was like, well, I've already, uh, I said I've already, like, I almost didn't do a stream today, so I don't know. Well, let's hope, Visions. Don't call in. Your stomach should be fine in 10 hours. They're gonna cut your hours again if you call in. I hope not. I'm telling you, Visions, my stomach is crazy. Sometimes if I lay down and go to sleep or take my Crohn's medicine, it'll be gone in about 8 or 9 hours, and then I'll be back to normal. Other days, it lasts all fucking day. So I hope it's not going to be one of those fucking days. There's been days where literally Fears has woke up at like 8, 9 in the morning, and it cringes all fucking day. So let's hope it's not one of those days. Anyway, I'll keep you guys updated. But yeah, if I feel better, maybe I'll do another stream later. But if not, I'm just going to go to sleep after this, because my stomach is killing me right now. It's killing me. Let me get back to the comments here. Vision says it's based on a true story. It's great. Well, I'll have to check it out, Visions. And then he said Men in Black. Oh, I forgot about Men in Black. Yeah, Men in Black's good. Fight of the Navigator. I've never heard of that one. Fight of the Navigator. No, I didn't say those. I should have said Men in Black, though. The Men in Black, though, that's weird, though. I wonder if they actually exist. Like weirdo guys, like in like black suits. Like, I doubt it. There's a lot of conspiracy theories and all that other bullshit. I'm like, well, if they won't show an alien spacecraft, well, then they wouldn't need, a government society of like fucking like guys in black suits and da 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 da. Like, hey, what are you doing? What do you mean? Oh yeah, we're watching your every fucking move and shit. Are you? Are you really watching me? Wouldn't it be nuts though if I said that, Vision, and all of a sudden, like 2 days later, like a little knock at the door, and all of a sudden I open the door to my apartment, and there's two guys there, like in Men in Black suits. I'm like, oh yeah, we fucking heard what you said, Fears, you son of a bitch. I'd be like, and then I would play dumb. I'd be like, no, I didn't say anything. Oh yeah, bullshit, Fears. Yeah, we heard you. Yeah, Fears, vlogs. Yeah, we know exactly what the fuck you're talking about. Don't even go there, Fears. I'd be like, oh shit. And I'd be like, well, hey, listen, I'm like, did you catch my... I would just turn it into a joke, Vision. I'd be like, hey, did you catch my reviews on Alien and Alien 4 and shit? Pretty rockin', pretty solid, don't you think? I'd be like, hey, you guys want to come in? I'll make some coffee and you guys can watch fucking Alien and Aliens 2 with me. Neener the fucking nana fucking bung, chung, rung, sung, mung, lung. What do you think? So I would just turn it into a big fucking joke, though. I don't know. They may exist, but they may not. But yeah, Men in Black is a great movie. The first one is, though, Visions. All the other ones got real... You guys know my policy on sequels. Some sequels are great. Other sequels are just fucking terrible. Like Men in Black, some of the other sequels, they get real repetitive. These Alien movies are getting really fucking repetitive. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The fourth one so far is the most horrible one. 1 through 3 was pretty good. 1 through 3 was pretty good. The fourth one was horrible. So we'll see if Prometheus and Alien Covenant. We'll see if that's any good. We'll see. I doubt it, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know when I'm going to watch those, but we'll see. Visions, and to be honest, I don't think I'll watch anything tonight to review tomorrow, because depending on my stomach, I've been watching a lot of MASH 4077. I'll be honest, I used to watch it with my grandma, and I used to watch it with my dad. But I've never watched it all the way through. You should give MASH 4077 a chance, Visions. You should. I've been enjoying it, man. It's good old-fashioned entertainment television. It's both, though. Like, it's so weird that they took a serious war, like the Korean War, where hundreds of thousands of people died. And I'm just thinking to myself, why are human beings so stupid? You know, why do we have to go to war? Why can't we just all get along? In a civilized world, I wish everyone would just get along. But I'm a realist. Obviously, not everyone's going to get along. I wish they would. I totally agree with Yakov. Yakov, I wish the world was more like Star Trek. Everybody got along. There was no homeless people. There was no hunger. There was no sickness. You know, everybody lived like until like they were 250 years old. Because like in the future, in the Star Trek era, they've found so many, like all the diseases that kill a bunch of, like cancer, AIDS, you know, leukemia, all that bullshit. They found all like cures for them. I wish if they would have found a cure, my dad wouldn't have died. You know. I have to get checked for cancer because cancer's in my family. So let's hope Fears doesn't get cancer one day because that would really fucking suck. I'd be like, oh shit, this is what my dad went through, you know? And my dad, he was a trooper, man. He was like, my dad was looking on the internet trying to find cures and he stuck in there. And it was horrible to see my dad go through all that bullshit. So yeah. But I'll give this for my dad. He did not give up. If I ever got cancer, I would be just like my dad. I'd be like, all right, cancer, you fucking son of a bitch, let's do it. Let's go. I'm like, you're not taking Fears out without a fucking fight. And I would fight that bullshit until the very fucking end, just like how my dad did. Let's see. The alien heads are modeled after penises, by the way. Really, Visions? I don't know about all that, buddy. I don't know about all that. You being for real, Visions? Visions has joked with me before. Let's hope you're kidding, Visions. That would be such a weird thing to model the alien after, you know? I mean, it's got like a lobed head, kind of like a round, like a I don't know, a round. I don't know. That would be nuts if it was. You know what I'm saying? You can clearly see it. It's a guy in a suit. You know, especially in Alien 1 and Alien 2. You don't see the zipper or anything, but in some scenes, Visions, you can tell it's a puppet, like a massive puppet. But then in the other ones, I'm like, oh, well, that's a guy clearly in a fucking suit, you know? But then other parts, I'm like, oh, well, then they used a puppet for that, you know? So, yeah, but I must say, there was, for it being an 80s film, you know, Alien 1 and Aliens 2, I was like, man, it had some great special effects in it. And some of the kill scenes in it, like when that alien popped out of the guy's fucking stomach in the first one, Visions, I was like, man, this is fucking awesome. I'm like, it's horrible for that fucking guy because he just had an alien pop out of his fucking chest and shit. But I'm like, such a cool special effect. And Fierce eats up that movie behind the scenes shit all the time. Vision says no joke. What a weird thing. What a weird thing to model it after. I don't know, buddy. I know. Fears doesn't want to be too gullible. Visions has joked with me and before, and you've got me. You've got me on some good practical jokes. Visions has got me before, so I'll just say okay for right now, Visions. But I'll have to do my research. The best joke that Visions has ever done on Fears was also the worst joke in the world. Should I tell the story, Visions? You had me sweating bullets for about a month. About a month and a half, because Visions would not let up, and then all of a sudden, randomly one day, he just told me all nonchalant, yeah, Fears, I was just joking around or whatever. And I was like, what? Are you serious? And he's like, yeah, I was just joking around or whatever. And I was like, oh, you dick! But it was hilarious, though, Visions. After I knew it was a joke, but man, I was sweating bullets for like a whole fucking month and a half and shit. Oh my god, it was nuts. So anyway, I'll give you the 10-second version. So, I wasn't trying to be greedy, but Visions, when we first became friends, he was like, oh, Fierce, I'm a big fan, man. I watch your fucking show. I love your fucking streams. I love your passion. I love your energy, man. He goes, I love how you put energy in all of your fucking shows, and all your fucking content's amazing and shit. And I was like, oh, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that, you know? So me and Visions hit it off right away. And then he sent me a bunch of free stuff, and then I wasn't getting greedy, but I was just like, all right, Visions took my idea about the fucking anime bullshit t-shirt. I wonder if he would make this. So I was like, just joking around one day, and I was like, hey, Visions, I'm like, you know what would be really fucking hilarious? And he was like, what, Fears? I said, well, this is how I remember it, Visions. Tell me if it lines up, because sometimes Fears' memory is not that good. This is how I remember it. And I said, hey, I said, you know, I said, how's the anime bullshit T-shirt. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, Fears, it's all right. A few people have bought it. I was like, yeah, right on. He goes, I probably can't keep it up on the website though. And I was like, no, you got to keep it up. And he's like, we'll see. And then I was like, well, hey, Visions, I'm like, I got another fucking idea. I'm like, you know how much I love coffee? And he was like, yeah. I said, dude, what about Fears coffee? What about a Fears man coffee? And then Visions like, well, what do you mean? I said, I said, I don't care what type of coffee. I said, make sure it's, dark roasted coffee because that's my favorite. I love dark roasted coffee. And I said, what if you made like a yellow and blue bag and put a picture of Fears Man on it and sold some Fears coffee? And he's like, should I, Fears? And I was like, yeah. I'm like, you totally should. I said, maybe not make like a bunch of bags, but I said, would you make me like a couple of bags? And then this is where the genius kicks in. Visions convinced me. But Vision, I'm telling you, if this business of yours doesn't work out, you should totally become an actor, man. Because Visions was selling it. Obviously, I think your business is going to work out, buddy, because your business has been booming for quite a few years. And I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud that Visions was like, you know what? Fuck this 9 to 5 bullshit. Like, I've had enough of that crap. I'm going to go into business for myself. Yeah, fuck 9 to 5. I'm following my dreams. I'm making my own fucking moolah. I'm making my own fucking merch. Fuck all those 9 to 5 jobs. Hell yeah, exhumevisions.com, baby. So I'm glad that it's going good. But Visions convinced me, hey, Fears, check it out, man. I got 1,000 pounds. Wasn't it like 1,000 or 2,000 pounds of coffee? Or you said some shit like that, right, Vision? Like, Fears, I got 1,000 grounds of fucking coffee, man. He goes, we're gonna make thousands on this Fears Man coffee. And at first I was like, you got all that? Oh yeah, I got all that. And I was like, I didn't say that much, buddy. I just meant like a couple of grounds, He's like, oh, don't worry, Fierce. We'll make our money back. Anyway, but for the coffee, though, you owe me like $1,000. I'm like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, Fierce, because I had to buy those coffee grounds. And I was like, I didn't tell you to buy all that. And they're like, well, Fierce, like, you kind of owe me $1,000. It was something like that, right, Visions? I can't remember. Tell me if you remember it this way. This is how Fears remembers it. And I was like, Visions, I don't have that amount of money, I said, my family's rich. I'm not rich. I said, but I don't have $1,000 laying around, buddy. I said, I live not paycheck to paycheck. I live comfortably, but I said, if I owe you the money, I said I'll be living paycheck to paycheck for at least a couple of weeks, maybe to a month or two. And I said, I don't have that right now, man. And I said, I'm really sorry if you misinterpret the situation. And he's like, well, Fears, he goes, I'll be a little honest, man. He goes, I'm a little disappointed in you. And I mean, he was selling it. And I was like, yeah, but I'm like, I said, I didn't think you'd take this idea and like fucking roll with it. And then like Visions, remember you were like totally selling. You're like, oh yeah, Fears. Like when I think of an idea, I just fucking roll with it and shit. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm like $1,000 worth. He's like, yeah. He's like, don't worry, we'll make all of our money back. And I was like, I was like going like that, like, okay, yeah. I didn't know what to say, except I was like, I better tell Visions the fucking truth. I was like, Visions, I don't have the money. I said I was just spitballing ideas, buddy. I'm like, I didn't think in a million years you'd go off and buy like 1,000, coffee grounds and. And he's like, all right, Fears. He's like, I understand and shit. And then he made me feel guilty for like a whole month. Anyway, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this is the genius part about it. Visions went, hey, Fears, guess what? And I was like, what? And I thought you were Visions stopped talking to me for a couple of weeks just to sell the joke, right? Visions, it was so good. I mean, because you had me honed in. And then one day, Visions just went, hey, Fears, guess what? And I was like, what? He's like, yeah. He's like, you don't owe me any money. I didn't buy like 1,000 grounds of coffee. I'm like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, I was just joking around or whatever. I was like, oh, you dick! And he's like, ha, Fears, what do you think about that? I was like, well, now I think it's fucking hilarious. But I'm like, buddy, I was sweating bullets. And he's like, oh, I know you were, Fears. So that's how I remember it, Visions. But man, that's the best one that you've ever done. That is the best joke that you've ever gotten, Fears. Anyway. Yeah, Larry, I go live sometimes on my TikTok. Larry says, Visions, close up shop and start acting. Of course, after the strike. I don't know about all that, Larry. I'm just saying, like, Visions' business is taking off, or it's going great, it's doing good. But I was just like, if you ever want to side hustle, Visions, start doing some acting, buddy, because man, you were selling it. Larry says Randy and Fears could write. Visions and Fears would be main actors. That actually would be kind of cool. I'll tell you what, Visions, I'll make you a deal. If Fears Man ever makes it to the big screen, I highly doubt it won't. But if it ever did, I definitely would get Visions in there with a cameo. Oh yeah, for sure. Because he's my buddy. I would get my buddy Eric in there. My buddy Randy would be in there. Visions would be in there. Sam definitely would be in there. Because Sam wants to play a character in Fears Man. So anyway. But Visions, I gotta say, that's the best joke you've ever pulled on Fears. Just don't make me sweat bullets like that anymore, buddy. But that's just so weird that they would model the head after that. Anyway. Thanks for being my agent, Larry. Well, there it is. I'm telling you, Visions, that was the best joke ever. Visions, let me ask you a serious question. I'm being honest, I never asked you. Why did you put Fears through that for a month? Like, was that a spare of the moment joke, or did you, like, have it all planned out? Or were you just making it up as you went along? I'm being serious because that's the most I ever felt like shit. That's the most I was ever worried. And I was like, well, I don't want to lose my friendship to Visions, but I'm like, I don't have $1,000. So I'm just curious, Visions. Please don't put Fears through that ever again. Oh God, I was so worried. I was like, oh, he's gonna be pissed at me. I don't have $1,000. I was like, I don't know what the fuck to do, you know? Oh, it was nuts, man. But thank God, Visions was like, yeah, Fears, I'm just joking around or whatever. He's like, you don't owe me $1,000. I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, he's like, I was just totally joking around. I was like, oh, thank God. Half of me was like saying thank God, and the other half I was like, oh my God, that was nuts. I do remember that. Visions. I do remember that. So I got a tiny bit greedy. A little bit. I do remember that part. I left that part out. I do remember that. So when Visions started giving me free stuff, I was like, hey, Visions, you should give me this. You should give me that. I'm like, I'll totally wear a t-shirt like in the show. I don't do that anymore. I definitely learned a lesson, buddy. I definitely. Because now I don't beg for stuff. And, you know, Visions is cool anyway. Visions is like one of the coolest guys I've ever met. You know? Well, I haven't met you, you know, I'm going to meet you next year, buddy. But well, I meant to say, you're one of the coolest guys I've met online. Anytime you're in a live stream, we're always hanging out. We've always had a good time. But I was really worried. I wasn't trying to be greedy. But I was like, oh, man, I'm getting all this cool shit. This is awesome. I'm like, Visions is such a cool fan. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, yeah, man, I wear a shirt and stuff. But the coffee thing, I knew I took it too far. Because right after all that happened, I was like, you know what, Fears? I'm like, it's probably better if fans want to naturally give you stuff. Like if a YouTube fan or a TikTok fan gives it to you out of the kindness of their heart, then it means more to them. It means more to me, and it means more from them than, hey, Larry, give me those 5 fucking shirts, man. I'll promote them on the fucking video. You shouldn't do that. So I learned a very valuable lesson. Now, if someone gives me something for free, but the thing is, Visions, I've always from day one. Even before I did that, even before I got taught that lesson, I've always been grateful for anyone, not just Visions, because other people have given me stuff. Whenever that guy gave me the picture of Fears Man that he painted, I was like, dude, you are the fucking man. He's like, yeah, Fears, because I spent all weekend painting this. And I was like, you're the fucking man. I'm like, as soon as I move to Florida, that thing is going on the fucking wall in my apartment. And it's on the wall right over there. And it will never come off the wall. If I ever buy a house or get a condo later on in life, it will be on the fucking wall. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Anyway. But, yeah, you definitely taught me a lesson. So, but Visions is so cool. Anytime you've ever given me stuff, I've always promoted it. But, yeah. But I'll tell you what, Visions. One of my favorite things, though, was our very first commission that we did together. I said, Visions, I'm going to pay you some money. I said, would you make me a Fears Vlogs mug? And you're like, oh, yeah, I can definitely do that, Fears. I said, I went over, I remember clear as day, I went, Randy, I said, you got to make me a new drawing. Because Randy's like, well, do you just want to use some of your old existing? I said, no. I said, Randy, I said, make me a new Fears vlogs. I said, can you do that? And he's like, and then Randy came up with the idea. He's like, hey, Fears, do you want me to do a new version of you? And I said, yeah. I said, I've got a bunch of new Hawaiian shirts. He went, put on the Hawaiian shirt, put on one of your favorite hats, take a picture of it, Fears, send it to me. Randy did a cartoon drawing of it. So in Randy's mind, that's a cartoon version of Fears. I don't know. Does it look the same? Looks about the same. And I said, hey, Visions, I said, you can do whatever you want with this mug. So I paid like 25. Well, I'm sorry, not 25. For $24. Because I was like, Visions, you make up the price. And he was like, how about $24, Fears? I'm like, sounds good to me, buddy. And I gotta say, Visions, I didn't have any expectations in my head of what it would come out. It came out great because I went like this. I pulled it out. I didn't even see the thing on the back, right? I was like, hey, yo, check out this mug. And then you're like, hey, Fears, do me a favor. Flip the mug around. And I had no idea. So I turned it around, and Visions did his own version of Randy's cartoon. And I was like, this is fucking great. So, yeah. Vision says, and then after I revealed it was a joke, you were like, oh, my God. Yeah, you know why I said, oh, my God? Because I was like, stunned. I was like, well, first of all, that's a great joke, buddy. And you were selling it for like a month and a half. I was so worried. I was like, oh God, Visions is going to be pissed at me forever. I'm like, we're not going to be friends anymore. I don't have $1,000. Oh man, it was nuts. But then once you revealed it, yeah. But if you could still make me a coffee, that would be cool. LOL. I don't remember saying that. Did I say that, Visions? It sounds like Fears. I was probably just joking, though. Because I have not brought up the coffee at all. Unless it was like a joke like how we're talking about it right now, buddy. But no, I've never brought up the coffee before ever again. Because I was like, well, I never want that to happen between me and Vision ever again. I was like, oh, fucking hell. You know? But I learned a very valuable lesson. Let fans give you stuff on their own free will. Because I love my fans. I love my fans. I have some of the best loving and loyal fans of all time. I wasn't even trying to be greedy. I really wasn't. I think I just got caught up in the moment of it, Visions. I really did. But I do appreciate it. Visions, any of the extra little goodies. That's how cool Visions is. Anytime, it's not just for me. Anytime someone buys something off his website, he throws in like an extra sticker or an extra T-shirt or something. It depends on what you buy. It depends on what you buy. So yeah. All right. Let's see. Eddie, are you from the South, buddy? I don't even know where Eddie's from. That's a good question. Deep South, below the belly button. Deep fry. Deep fry. Yes, we are, Larry Tate. Well, where? Oh, well, actually, that's none of my business, because I don't know if Eddie wants to reveal where he's from. But, Eddie, if you want to, where down south are you from? Because Fears is from St. Louis, Missouri. The Midwest. You can't get more Midwest than that. So, yeah. Larry says, you kids are a bunch of jokers. I know. Larry, didn't you tell me you're 60, right? Or you're in our late 50s? So, I think Larry is like the oldest fan. And Larry, I forgot. You said, didn't we? You said we met at a convention, right? And then you thought Fears was cool, and then you, and then you just you subscribed, right, buddy? I can't remember this. It's hard. It's hard to keep up with all you guys. I try to keep up with all my fans of, hey, how did you find out about my show? What videos do you like? What do you like about Fears? Why do you follow me? I try to stay on top of all that because you guys mean a lot to me. You guys watch me almost every day, and I can't thank you guys enough. You guys are fucking awesome. Even when Fears feels terrible, like today, I always appreciate all the loving and loyal support that you guys give. You guys are awesome. Oh my God, my stomach is still killing me. I'm hanging on by a thread, Visions. I kid you not. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Let's hope my stomach gets better. I thought maybe the hot coffee would maybe I'll make some tea later. I don't know. Usually hot liquids help your stomach, but I may have to go buy some soda and have my stomach burp a couple times. I got some Pepto-Bismol and some Tums in the drawer. And so I'm gonna take my Crohn's medicine and some Pepto-Bismol and I hope to God later it feels better. Oh my Lord. Oh no, Larry? I thought we did. So Larry, how did you find out about my channel? I'm just curious. Anyway, what do you guys think of the new shirt? I fucking love Nightmare Before Christmas. I couldn't believe I found this on my on my vacation. It was awesome. Visions, I may bring this shirt whenever I come to visit you next year. I may bring this shirt. You know. Oh yeah. Well, I'm going to visit Lord Visions next year, and Fears is going to be goth for about a week. I'm going to bring nothing but like black and gray shirts. That's right. Yeah, buddy. Fucking rock and roll. Fucking hardcore. Punk rock, man. Punk goth, man. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. It's going to be awesome. Checking out some Goonie locations, and I'm going to destroy Visions in mini golf. That's right, buddy. The challenge has been made. That's right. Oh, shit. We like your shirt, Fears. Well, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. I love it. I think it's great. Visions, are you terrified? You should be terrified, buddy. Oh, man. Terrified. I want to see that degree, buddy, of mini golf put to good use. That's right. The ultimate challenge. Lord Visions versus Lord Fears in a miniature golf battle to the death. To the death. Well, maybe not to the death, but you know what I mean. Not 60, 51, and I never had the honor of meeting you. I knew you were older, Larry. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you 60, but I knew you were like older than all of us. But Larry, how did you find out about my channel? I'm just curious. Visions, do you accept the challenge, buddy? Do you accept the mini golf challenge? Oh, Visions, man, we're gonna have so much fun, buddy. I cannot wait to meet Mrs. Visions. Can't wait to check out the coffin, man. Oh, God, the fucking coffin. Can't wait to check out the bunny rabbits. Visions, have they gotten any better? Because I remember last time we talked about the bunnies, you said they were about ready to kill each other. Visions has got a white bunny and a black bunny, and he went Fears. He goes, I can't even put them close to each other. They're going to rip off their fucking heads and shit. And I was like, really? Is it that bad? He said, yeah, they just don't get along. Have they gotten any better, Visions? Are they starting to get along a little bit? I hope so after all this time. Let's hope. Let's hope. I'll be honest, I am really excited to check out. I think the most I'm excited for three things to meet Visions. One, Visions said his entire family loves Fears, watches Fears. So I'm excited to meet the entire family. That's going to be cool. That'll probably be like the best fan interaction I've ever had. That's number one. Number two, how cool is it hanging out with a fan, checking out Goonie locations, because Visions lives near the Goonie locations. Me and Visions are going to try to get to every single one of them. Or we'll try to get to as many as we can. I don't know if we can get to all of them. But yeah. Vision said they stopped fighting. Oh, well, that's good, buddy. That's good. So I'm looking forward to that. But the main one, I'm really looking forward to hanging out with Visions, getting to know Visions more. Because me and Visions talked about this online and offline. You guys know a lot about me because I talk to you guys almost every day. But every once in a while I'll hear like new stuff like, hey, Eddie. Eddie will say something that I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know about that. And then Larry will reveal something, and then Visions will reveal something like, oh yeah, I did this. And I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know that. So I'm eager to find out more stuff about Visions. Off camera, on camera, whatever. I know you're shy, Visions, but I told Visions this. I said, if I come to visit, or when I come to visit, because I'm coming to visit next year, I was like, you got to give me at least a couple of cameos in the vlog, because everyone would be disappointed if I went, right? And then Larry's like, Fierce, where the fuck is Visions in the vlog? And I'm like, Larry, you should know, Visions is more behind the scenes type of guy. And then all of a sudden, Larry would go nuts, Visions. He'd be like, what, Fierce? You went there? You went to Oregon and you didn't get one fucking shot of Visions in the fucking vlog? And I'd be like, yeah, I didn't. You can hear him in the background and shit. So I'll get a couple of cameos with Visions in the vlog. You know, I'll do the best I can. I'll do the best I can. But those three things I'm looking forward to: meeting Visions, getting to know him more, and meeting his family. Me and Visions going nuts on some Goonie locations. And then I told Visions, I said, actually, it was Visions' idea. He said, "Hey, Fears, you know I love to go shooting guns. We should go shoot guns." And I was like, hell yeah. So, yeah. If I had to pick two more things that I'm looking forward to playing miniature golf with Visions. And Visions, I'll pay. We should go axe throwing. Because I am obsessed with axe throwing now. I did some axe throwing by myself. I couldn't find anyone to go with. My buddy Eric was like working when I was in Missouri. My brother was helping my mom. All my cousins were busy at work and shit. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go alone. So I went alone. And so whenever you guys see the Missouri vlog, you'll see me throwing some axe throwing. So Visions, maybe one day we'll go and I'll pay for axe throwing and we'll go and do it, buddy. Because now Sam has got me. Oh yeah, Vision. Wait, Larry said I would be so pissed if there was no Visions in the vlog. Right? That would be nuts. That'd be nuts. But anyway, Larry said found you from the Magic Pumpkin Patch video. Oh Lord. Oh yeah, that one was ages ago. I can't believe I posted that video 10 years ago. Holy shit. Let's see. When did my? Well, actually, I don't know if it was 10 years ago, Larry. Or wait, hang on. Yeah, it would be. Because I didn't invent Fears vlogs until 2013. Because my friend helped me put together Fears Man 26 in film school. Because I've told you guys that story many times. I was like, what the fuck is YouTube? And he was like, Fears. He goes, get with the times, man. I was like, what do you mean? I'm like, I don't know what the hell that is. And he explained it to me, and he went, Fears, it's for free. He's like, you should upload all your projects on there. That's why whenever you watch Fears Man 26, if you go all the way back, the first like 125 videos are nothing but my film school projects. Because one, I didn't know what to upload, you know? And two, my friend's like, upload all your projects, Fears, and then when you figure out what type of content you want to put up, then just put up whatever content you want. And I went, oh, all right. So, yeah. So, I'm moving around a lot because my stomach is fucking killing me. Oh, my Lord. Ugh. Anyway, I'm trying to get comfy, and my stomach is cringing away, so I don't think I'm going to get comfortable anytime soon. Wow, Larry's got it down to a science. 10 years and 237 days. Damn, you are a fan to the max, buddy. Oh, my Lord. Nice. Nice. No, so yeah, I invented Fears Man 26 first, and then around 2013, I was like, I should have a vlog channel. And so I just made up Fears vlogs. Oh, that's pretty good, buddy. But you know what, Larry? But I didn't figure out how to live stream. Pixel showed me how to live stream like 2015, 2016. That's why I started then, and then ever since I started, live streaming. One, I've gained more views, more fans, more popularity because a lot of people live stream now on YouTube. You can live stream on TikTok. Hell, you can live stream on Instagram now. And that didn't used to be a thing, but now it is a thing. So yeah. Anyway, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream a little bit. I'm sorry I wasn't my happy-go-lucky normal Fears self. I was happy-go-lucky a little bit, but my stomach is killing me. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to get a hot shower. Hopefully the shower will help my stomach out a little bit. I'm going to go to sleep, and oh, God, I hope it stops cringing. I'm going to take some Pepto-Bismol. I'm going to take my Crohn's medicine, and oh, my God, my stomach is a cringing away. Oh, my Lord. I mean, it is rumbling. I don't know if you guys heard it in the live stream, but my stomach was, like, gurgling, making some noises. I'm just like, oh, Lord. Anyway. Larry said, I enjoyed the journey with you, Fears. It has been a journey. But you know what, Larry? You can totally tell. Thank God not all my fans, knew the old Fears. I am so ashamed of the old Fears. I used to not be able to take a joke. I used to scream at the camera. People would get me pissed off every 2 seconds. I'd be like, fuck you, you motherfuckers. You call yourself fans. I mean, I was going ballistic. I mean, going ballistic. And then I would feel bad like hours later, and I'd be like, oh shit, I probably shouldn't have done that. So, Visions, thank God you never met that Fears, because you probably wouldn't want to be Fears' friend, the younger Fears. When I was when I started like live streaming 2014, 2015, I mean, I was all over the fucking place, man. I mean, I was just like I could never take a joke. I mean, I was screaming, going nuts. People would be driving me nuts. Sometimes I'd have to take like an 8-month break from streaming. Now I just let as much as I can float off my back. Unless it's something like if Joey like made fun of my dad. That's what really pisses me off when people make fun of my friends and my family. That's what really pisses me off and pisses me off quick because I'm like, oh, well, they just crossed a line they know they shouldn't cross. And then you guys have seen the happy-go-lucky fears go away, and then you see, and then you used to, you guys have seen it. Happy-go-lucky fears goes out the window, and then serious fears. And serious fears is totally different. Like, I'll give you an example. That one day, LC was taking it way too far, and I had to shut him down quick. I was like, LC? I'm like, you just need to shut the hell up. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done talking about that. And he turned it off lickety-split. So, but I was even worse back in the day. I'm not that bad today. Visions, I was back. I mean, it was so bad back in the day, buddy. It was insane. So but as much bad shit happened back in the day, there was a lot of good. There was a lot of good videos and a lot of good streams from back in the day. And if I wasn't going nuts, then, oh man, Tommy NC 2010 was going nuts. I remember one time we were celebrating my birthday, and him and Carrie got into it, Visions. Holy hell. So I'm just like, hey, guys, it's my birthday. I'm just trying to do a live stream and stuff. Tommy comes in. He's like, Fears, let me talk to Carrie right fucking now. Or he said something like that. I don't remember how it all went down. Carrie started lashing into him. Tommy was like firing shit back at her. And he's like, you're a coward, Carrie, you're a coward. I mean, he was going nuts. Tommy, to this day, still hates Carrie. Because when Tommy was in town, Visions, and we were hanging out, I brought up Carrie. I said, hey, I said, Tommy, I said, do you still not like Carrie? He goes, oh, fuck Carrie. And like, I was like, oh, man. I was like, oh, Lord. It was pretty funny, though. And then I remember, I think I still have that stream up, I think. I may have to go look and watch that one over again. Tommy finally left, and I remember saying something like, what the fuck was all that about, you know? Because it was just out of control. And then everyone was like laughing like in the live stream, and then someone wrote in the live like, well, happy birthday, Fears. And I was like, yep, happy birthday. It was pretty funny. It was pretty nuts. Anyway. Let's see here. I remember that too, Larry. I remember you were trying to help and I blocked you. We all make mistakes, buddy. No big deal. Yeah, I've made mistakes back in the day, but I'll be honest, it was nothing like too insane. But I'm so glad that I know how to take a joke now. I hardly ever get mad online anymore. You know, hardly ever. The only time I ever got like really pissed was like in the Discord, because people were driving me absolutely nuts. But I'm like, I'm not gonna let these idiots like get me mad anymore. I'm like, I'll just do the mature thing and just leave. You know. Remember Carrie and Tommy on stream with Keemstar? Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Well, actually, I didn't come on that live stream, Larry. You remember? I remember they tried to get me on or something like that, and I watched from a distance, I think. But I remember like Keemstar. Somebody told Keemstar about the trouble between Carrie and Tommy, and then Keemstar, he's all about drama and shit. That's why I would never want to meet him, because Fears is nothing against the guy. Just I wouldn't want to be on his show because his show like generates drama, and Fears wants to be zero drama, drama free. So I have no interest on going on a drama show. Nothing bad about the guy. I'm not like talking shit about him. But anyway, that was the first time I watched his show, and he's asking Tommy questions. He's like, "Well, Tommy, you know what? Like, hey, let's get into it." He's like, "Why are you mad about Carrie?" And then Carrie came in. Carrie was like, going after Tommy. Tommy was going after her. Then then one time I think Tommy told Keemstar to shut the fuck up. And I'm like, oh shit, this is getting out of control. Or something like that happened. Remember, Larry? I mean, it was going absolutely insane. And I was like, all I need now is just a cup of coffee, maybe some, Pringles or maybe like some, popcorn. I'm like, all right, I'm just enjoying the show. I'm like, all right, what happens next? What happens next? It was pretty nuts. It was pretty out of control. It was pretty insane. Oh, those wonderful, glorious times from back in the day. Visions, you know what would blow my mind, though, is if you're like, hey, Fears, guess what? Guess what? I was watching the whole time, motherfucker. I just didn't say anything up until 2 or 3 years ago. Fears, I saw the whole goddamn thing from 2014 to now. Ha 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 ha. You would have blown my mind, Visions. I would have been like, oh, what? Really? Oh, yeah, really, Fears. Oh, yeah. I've been watching the whole time, motherfucker. That's right. But no, I'm just glad that all my loving and loyal fans know where Fears came from to now. I've definitely matured more. I definitely know how to take a joke, better. I've grown up a little bit. And I try to be drama free. That's why, like, within the last couple of days, I had some trolls like knocking on, or not. Well, they weren't knocking on my door, but they were sending shit to my house, and I don't sweat that small stuff. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'll just get up and say, hey, I didn't order it. It's a normal thing. But it just shows. I won't say his name, but it just shows how immature that guy was. Like, even like Visions was like, he's like, hey, dude, can you grow up? Like, Fears is just trying to do a show. Leave the guy alone. I'm not that worth it. I'm not worth people's energy. I'm just like, hey, I'm just a YouTuber. I'm a TikToker. Guy from the Midwest trying to make it in this crazy world. Love to make people laugh. I love. yeah, right. Visions like, you know what, Fears? I was Black Aldrin. I was fucking Black Aldrin. Yeah, no, you weren't. No way. If that was ever true, that would blow my mind, Visions. I'd be like, oh my god, I'm Black Aldrin. That would be so nuts if it actually was true, Visions. I know you're joking around, but I would. You know what I would do? I would go right up to Randall and go, hey, Randall, guess what? This is gonna blow your mind. And Randall's like, well, what, Fears? I'm like, you know how we're making fun of Black Aldrin in the cartoon? And he'd be like, yeah. I'm like, guess who? I finally know who Black Aldrin is. And then I guarantee it, Randy would be like, well, who is it, Fears? I'd be like, it's the person that we least expected. It's fucking Visions. And then I guarantee you, Visions, if it was really true, Randall would say this. Randall would say something like, oh yeah, whatever, Fears, you're so full of shit. Like he's not Black Aldrin. But no. Like, I found out it's really Black Aldrin, or it's really him. And then I don't know what Randall would say after that, Visions. And probably knowing Randall, he would probably, because I know Randy like a book, because I've been Randy's friend longer than I've been Vision's friend. He would say something like, well, Fears, do you still want to make fun of Black Aldrin in the cartoon? And I'd be like, that's a hard decision, buddy, because we've already done all the cartoon drawings for it, and da-da-da-da-da, and I'm like, I don't want to piss Visions off, and then I've got so much bad karma with Black Aldrin, and da-da-da-da-da, But on the other hand, if Visions really was Black Aldrin, I'd be like, well, hey, at least I made a new, at least a troll became a friend. So, yeah. Yes, I once dated, wait, who's that? Wait, who is that, Vision? I forgot. I know that name, but what's that out of? I forgot that what that comes from. Hang on. Let's see. Has anyone ever sent you? Let's see. No one's ever sent me 100 DVDs. Well, actually, no. Vision sent me some. He sent me some movies, which, by the way, buddy, I've watched some of the ones that you sent me. Visions, I finally watched. I probably should review it. Hang on, let me grab it. I finally watched Afro Ninja Destiny. So I'm gonna have to review that soon, buddy. Oh my god, that shit was going nuts. I need to watch the Bubba one that you sent me, Visions. I've got them all. Plus, I would never get rid of those Visions, even if I got them on Blu-ray because Visions sent them to me as a gift. I would still keep both copies, Visions. Oh yeah, but no one's never sent me 100 DVDs. But yeah, but I'm gonna open up the PO box here in a couple of months. So, and really, I know people's gonna send me more than fan letters, but really, I'm opening it up because I want to get back to the fans, and I would just love to read your fan letters, like not steal Tommy's thunder, but not. I mean, Tommy calls it like a mailbox Monday. I don't know if I would do it on Monday. I'd probably just once I generated enough fan mail, I would just I would probably do it as a live stream and do it maybe like once a week or something like that. And I would probably do it on the main channel. I would just turn on the computer, hit go live, and go, "Hey guys, what's up? It's Fears. Welcome back to Fears Man 26. I'm gonna read some fan letters because I want to hear from you guys, and read what the fans have got to say, you know. But I wouldn't want it to get out of hand. Like if fans sent me uh like anything to unbox, I would unbox. But I'll be honest, Visions and Larry, I'm a little nervous to open up the PO box. But Visions taught me a very valuable lesson. He's like, "Well, Fears, you don't know until you try." Because I've been very reluctant on making Fears merch, opening up a PO box. My only fear is that once those trolls get that address, they're going to send me a bunch of crazy, wild, out of control shit. But again, they will be wasting their time if they do, because I'm going to set some rules. Like, I'm going to make a video, once I finally open up the P.O. box, I'm going to make a video and say, "Hey, to all my loving and loyal fans, here's the address," and I'm going to show the address in the video, and say, "Feel free to send, letters, anything that you want me to unbox, or whatever, da-da-da-da-da." And to be honest, I don't want any packages. I would just love to get some fan mail and just read fan mail. But I know some people's going to send me something to unbox because I have the coolest fucking fans ever. And then I would just be like, "Oh, by the way, if you send troll mail, I won't even read it. It'll go right into the dumpster." So those idiots would be wasting their money if they sent me something stupid, because it won't even see the light of day on camera. So, but again, they don't care. They'll send it anyway. And I'm like, "Well, you're wasting your money because it's going whoop right into the garbage." And then I would probably film myself saying, "Hey, here's all this troll mail. I'm going to go to the barbecue pit in that park near the lake, like where I live, and I will light it on fire, and I will show it on the video." You're wasting your time. So yeah. Larry says, "Get a P.O. box soon. I have a few things to give you." It's on the way, buddy. It's on the way. It's on the way. Dasher says, "Do you really have the hairiest chest on YouTube?" Probably one of the hairiest chests. Fierce is a hairy guy. I only get it like right here, though. I have to trim my chest hair every once in a while, Dasher, because if I don't, then the hair will start coming through the t-shirt. That's how hairy of a guy I am. And then every once in a while, I'll get a few hairs like here on my shoulders, and I just shave them off. But I don't have any like back hair, thank God. Thank God. I don't have any back hair. But I have a hairy chest. So, I mean, look, it's going pretty nuts. Like fucking Wolfman style, Fucking Wolfman. But that's all right, though, because in a lot of those Wolfman movies, the Wolfman is always, like, hooking up with, like, hot chicks and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. That's true, Larry. But you know the reason why I made Visions wait is because I wanted to make a video of it. Because that was the first time. I'd say Visions has been the best fan ever. Visions, out of everybody, has sent me more shit than anyone. And I greatly appreciate everything that Visions has done. That's why Visions is like one of my best buddies, And that's why I cannot wait to meet him next year. I'm telling you, Visions, we're gonna have a fucking blast, man. I cannot. I wish I was going to hang out with you like next week. I kid you not. I cannot wait to hang out with Visions. But the reason, Larry, I mean, there's a reason, and Visions understands. Visions understands. The reason why I wanted to wait is I told Randall, I said, I remember when I did the first Exhumed Vision unboxing. I was like, Randy, I'm not gonna just open this up on a live stream. I'm like, this is like the biggest box that a fan has ever sent me. And Randy's like, well, Fears, you should totally do a video on it. I said, yeah. I said, because Visions deserves an unboxing video. I said it'll be crap if I just turn on a live stream and just do it there. I said I want to show Visions my appreciation. That's why I made a whole fucking video on it. That's why I made him wait for the first one, Larry, if you remember. And Visions like, Fears, you should just open it up right now on a live. And I said, buddy, trust me, it'll be worth the wait. And everyone loved the video. So I'm glad I did it the way I did it. And Visions, you said you loved that fucking video. So yeah. Anyway. Well, I'm going to go take a shower because my stomach is killing me. Fears put on a happy face, but in actuality, my stomach is killing me right now. I thought the coffee would maybe help my stomach cool down a little bit. No, it isn't. My stomach is cringing away. So I'm going to go. But I went a little extra because I promised I was going to do a live stream today, whether my stomach was hurting or not, because that's how much I love my loving and loyal fans. But I'm going to take off. But I hope you guys... Oh, wait, real quick. Visions, what is that from? You said, yes, I dated... It's like Shakra? What is that from? It's from a movie, right? Or is it from a TV show? I've heard that name before. I know you're just joking around, Visions, but what is that from? I forgot what that's from. Let me know real quick before I go. I've heard that name somewhere. I can't remember what movie it's out of or what TV show. I don't remember what it's from. Larry says, feel better, buddy. Oh, thanks, buddy. I hope so. I so regret eating that hamburger for lunch now. But again, I've eaten a hamburger and french fries 1,000 times before. Never has it hurt my stomach. They must have undercooked it or not cooked it all the way or something. Or I don't know. It just, my stomach is killing me right now. Oh, my God. Anyway. So what's that from, Visions? I don't remember what it's from. I'm trying to think. I've heard of that name before. Is it from a song or is it from a movie? I can't remember what it's from. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. Shakra? S-H-A-K-R-I-I-R-A? Shakra? Hopefully that's how you say it. I just can't remember what the hell it's from. Anyway. Is she a Dan? Is she a... let me Google her. Hang on. Give me 1 second. I should have just Googled it. Yeah. But I was like, I better ask Visions. I'm like, since he brought it up. All right. Shakra. Oh, it's a singer. It's a singer. Oh, wow. She is cute. Oh, wow. Well, Visions, if you actually dated her, I would be impressed, man. She is smoking hot. So she's a Spanish singer. She is hot. Oh, my God. She is beautiful. Man, she is beautiful. Long brown hair, gorgeous smile. Wow, she is cute. Oh, my Lord. I'm impressed, Visions. I'm impressed. If you actually did date her, that would be so cool. I don't know if Visions is joking around about that or if he actually did. Buddy, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. If you actually did, man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Go marry her, Fears boy. Listen, Eddie, Fears, that would make Fears the happiest guy in the world, but there's no way this hot, sexy Spanish singer, one, knows who Fears is, two, she's way out of my league. Way out of my league. I get nervous. Anytime a girl gets over Fears is like out of my comfort zone, I'm like, I could probably pull that off. I could probably get a date with her, Then I'm fine. But if they get to a level of hotness, I'm like, I don't know if I can pull that off. But I take my dad's advice always. I'm like, you never know until you try. And my dad's like, Fears, I remember my dad would say, John. He never called me Fears. My dad would always call me John. He'd be like, John, the worst thing that they can say is no. He goes, if they say no, oh well, on to the next one. There's many more fish in the sea. That's what my dad would always say. I'm like, yeah, you're right, Dad. I'm like, they can only say one or two things. Yes, I'm interested. Or no, I'm not interested. That's all they can say. Yes, I am interested. No, I'm not interested. So Eddie, if she was available and this hot Spanish singer was single, Fears would go for it. I'd be like, hey, you want to go out? You want to go out sometime? So yeah, I'd be like, hell yeah, let's do it. And if she actually said yes, I will go out on a date with her. That would make Fears the happiest guy ever because she is. I'm looking at her photos on Google right now, and she is gorgeous. Wonderful smile, long brown hair. She is gorgeous. I would definitely, I would definitely love to date her because uh, she looks amazing. She looks amazing. Oh yeah. Vision says, Visions, be good to her. We will, Eddie. Hell yeah. There it is. There it is. He dated her before she was famous. Really? Well, Visions, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Is this an official Fears vlog stream? That it is. That it is, Triple. Except, Triple, you got to the tail end of it. Fears is about to end it. Because my stomach is killing me and I need to go lay down. Well, I need to get out of these nice church clothes, get a shower, and then lay down because my stomach is killing me right now. Anyway. Wow, Larry, that was pretty funny. He goes, you know what, Fears? Pass on her. She supports crypto. You know what? That wasn't my fault, Larry. I don't. Oh God, I don't know if I'm ever gonna lay. I don't know if you guys are ever gonna let me live down that crypto bitch. It wasn't my fault. I thought she was really interested in Fears. I talked to her for 3 weeks, and for 3 weeks she wasted Fears' time. And every once in a while she'd be like, "Hey, Fears, like I'm investing in this crypto shit. You should totally." And the first time I was like, "Yeah, I mean that's cool." I'm like, "You can invest in anything you want, you know, And then like she went, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah," and she just kind of pulled it off, just like that, or she just let it die. Then like a few weeks later, like by the third week. So the second week she died down on it, Larry. So I was like, okay, I'm like, she's not gonna bring it up. And then the third week she brought it up 2 other times. Then I knew something was up. And then she's like, all right, she's like, quit wasting my time. If you're not gonna invest in crypto with me, Fears, then I don't want nothing to do with you. And you don't trust me, Fears. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, I don't know you. We haven't met in person. So why would I invest in something? I'm like, I'm not an idiot. I said, plus I said I have no interest in crypto. You know? I said, I don't need it. I said, I do fine. I make enough money at my job. I'm good. She's like, well, what about having a little side hustle? I'm like, I don't need a side hustle. I'm fine. I love my job. I'm good, And she kept, I don't know, it was weird, Larry. But then what really made me, I wasn't mad. I was just disappointed and I was frustrated. I was like, I've talked to this girl for 3 weeks and I planned an epic date. We were going to go to the beach. We were going to get some dinner. It was going to be a lot of fun, you know what I'm saying? And there's something irritating my nose. Anyway, I thought I was going to sneeze. And then all of a sudden I found out, I'm like, okay, I'm like, she's not interested in me. So, I don't know. I was bummed. It sucked. Vision says, did you ever poop in the shower? Absolutely not, Visions. Never. Never, 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 never. Never. When I was a little kid, I peed in the shower. But I've never pooped in the shower. But when I was a little kid, I peed in the shower. I'll be honest, Visions, that was kind of a random question, buddy. That was kind of random. But that's alright. That's okay. Alright, I'm going to go take a shower and lay down, guys, because I feel horrible. I feel absolutely horrible. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to FearsMan26 and Fears Vlogs. Subscribe to my friend Randy at Cameo Man 2021 and the Mayor of Magic. Check out my buddy Visions, Lord Visions, at www.exhumvisions.com. Buy some cool shit. Support my friend Visions because he's a cool motherfucker. Visions, we're going to have a hell of a time next year, buddy. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the, I almost said the vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm sorry I wasn't I was a little of my happy-go-lucky self, but I was really forcing it because my stomach is killing me and it's cringing me. I mean, everything I said was the truth, but I would have much rather just been my normal happy-go-lucky self. But really, I am fighting off the pain. My stomach is killing me right now. Anyway, I'm gonna take off, but I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Nonetheless. Anyway, God bless, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I don't know if I'm gonna watch any movies tonight, Visions. If I do, Visions, I will message you. But as of right now, I'm just gonna take a shower and go lie down and get some sleep and get some rest because my stomach is killing me. All right. Well, Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. Peace. Deuce. Please pray for me because my stomach is killing me. And I'll see you guys later.